Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use Remere's map editor and create your own map for your server on TFS 1.2 10.98. So once you're in this site here, I'm going to link it down at Utiland. So you just scroll down until you find links, and then you press download, and then you go down here, and then you take mre win 3.2.rar. And .rar means that it's a WinRAR, and if you don't have WinRAR, you can simply just Google it and download it. So what you do is type WinRAR download, and then you enter this here, winrar.com/download. You don't want to enter, for example, RareLab or somewhere else, like Softonic is very common. You don't want to do that. Just download it from the original site here, and just simply press on the English, and then you download it 64-bit. So once you downloaded this, it will pop up down here if you use Google Chrome, and once that's finished, you want to enter here and take download, and then you go into here. It will pop up here, you see the unconfirmed, and here it is. You can simply do this, or you can click once down there at the bottom. So you go to your desktop and you drag this out on your desktop. So once you drag it down to your desktop, you can open it, and then open the RME, which is created 2016 or modified. So once you open this, you will get this. Could not locate tibia.dat and /or tibia SPR. Please navigate to your 10.98 installation folder. And if you don't know how to fix this, or how you even download a tibia 10.98 client, you simply go into your browser, open a new tab, go into Google, and search tibia 10.98 client download, and then you enter utslist.org, and then you go down to here and you see tibia 10.98, and you click it, and you get to Mediafire and you download it. And once you downloaded it, it will be in your downloads, and you will see this. And once you're in here, you double click on this, and then you continue the installation. Next, I agree, and you can take it at your C drive by browse and C drive and OK, and next, and then you can remove create a desktop icon. It will pop up here if you create a desktop icon, for example Epic Games, like here. And then you press next, install. You won't really need a desktop icon for this, so that's just unnecessary. And once you downloaded this, installed it correctly, you can simply just open a new file explorer, and then you go to your C drive, and then you will find this tibia. You can easily Control-C, Control-V out on your desktop, and it will come somewhere. Wish I'm blind. Okay, sorry, there it is. I had a free spot there for some reason. So once you have this, you can click on it once, right click on it, and rename it, and then you rename it to tibia 10.98, so you will know that it's the tibia 10.98 file, or the folder. And you can leave it here if you know how you do, or you can drag it inside the Remere's map editor, which I recommend, because if you're going to just move it, it will follow you. So once you've done that, you double click it, and then you open the RME, and it should work. If you still get the same, this is because I already set the location of the file. So what you want to do is you can close everything, or you can click OK, and then you click here, File, Preferences, and once you're in Preferences, you see Client Version, and then you go down, and once you're down, you see version 10.98 search path. You click Browse, you go into your desktop, you go into your Remere's map editor here, you double click it, and then you click once on this, and when you have done that, you click Select Folder, and once you've done that, you click Apply, OK, and it should pop up this, and then you can do New, And here you have a clean map. You can click window, minimap, new plate here, and this will come. And what you can do is simply do this Control G and put 1000, 1007. Okay. You can press Control T, add a town, name it to tutorial. And the position is X, Y, Z. And how you get this position is simply by holding your mouse anywhere on this. And you will see X, Y, Z. And then you take 1000, 1007. And once you've done that, you can take town and switch to any floor. And then you see down here, in the corner here, every time I move my mouse, it's moving down there, the position. And then you have here, that's 1000, 1007, as you can see there. So what you can do is simply use a different floor to know which that is 1000 there. You can simply do this. And once you've done this, you can take File, Save As. Then you go to Desktop, File Name, you can name it Tutorial. And you see here, save type as UTBM. That's for like Remere's map editor, if I'm not wrong. And this is for OpenTBA Bayern map, which I'm not using. We're using Remere's map editor. And then you can press save, and it's saved. And you can close this. And what you want to do next is simply go into your server folder, go into data, world, remove those, or just save them. You can even drag them out here, or just create a new folder and do this, forgotten map. And you can take them in here and they will be saved, and it's a sort of a backup if you need it later. So what you do is you take the tutorial house, tutorial.utbm, the tutorial spawn, and then you can right click and copy the name, or just remember the name, and then you go into your config, edit with Notepad++, and you scroll down until you see this map name forgotten, and then you type in tutorial, and then you can remove comic because it's not the map author. So you can type your own name there. So I'm just going to use my nickname, Keppa. Save it, close it, open up the server, and then you can open your IP changer, which I sadly don't have. But if you check my other tutorial on how you open a server, then you will have your IP changer set up with a TBAL 10.98 client. So for me right now, I will just use my custom client, which I am making for a tutorial on how to set up a custom client. And then you can simply just log into your server with the IP changer. And if you get this, your character could not be loaded. It's simple. You go into your database. And if you go to open a server, I don't recommend using Windows at all. You should use Linux, and there's plenty of tutorials on how to use Linux on Utiland. So you enter your database, you enter players. You see Keppa, group ID. You can take S3, which is God. And then you go to the right here, and you can see town ID 1. Position, it shouldn't matter because we created a town, but if you didn't create a town, you can simply just type in this position here, which is 1000, 1007, X, Y, Z. Once you've done that, you can try to log in again. And here you go. A map has been created, and you can easily log into your server by this. And the reason I don't have 127.0.0.1 is because I'm setting up a custom client for this to show you a tutorial on Utiland. So if this works, just simply enjoy creating your server and server project. And I don't recommend you using Linux if you are going to use TFS 1.3. I'm simply recommending you to use this. Instead of SHA-1, you can use SHA-256 or this. It's more encrypted passwords and it's very safe. And the reason I'm not using this is because it's not supporting TFS 1.2, sadly. So I hope I helped you out here on how to use Remere's map editor. Leave a like, I appreciate. Yeah, enjoy.